a long time. This next comedian's been in some accidents, and the last time I told him to get well, he got hit by a car. So we're not gonna say that, but you know, like, let's welcome to the stage your closing act of the evening, Mr. Thomas Borrillo.
Thank you for that introduction. Hey, Gabe, are you here?
Yeah.
Look what I got. A stool. When you're a comedian, it's like being a small family. I know everything about their pooping habits, their love lives, more shit than I ever want to know. I know.
I have a lesson stool up there.
All right, it says stand up, but I gotta sit down. But all right. So the cool thing about going last, it can be hard because if you get set up like a high bar like they set. But the cool thing is you can watch your audience, and I've been looking at you guys. And you can kind of assess what it is they like and what they don't like, what their interests are, and I think I figured you guys out. So, dick pics, huh? All right. What do you do? I will tell you that I'm probably the last guy in Vietnam who has not sent a dick pic, believe it or not. Yeah, I was doing some research the other day. Okay, I was googling dick pics, and no, fuck, no, gross. No, you. I was looking for statistics. Naughty, bad girl. But yeah, apparently I'm in the 2% of the world, men left in the world, who hasn't done a dick pic. So tonight I kind of want to figure out, I want to take a poll, okay? And I want you guys to be honest and raise your hand, like I'm going to do the Mo Hai Ba. Yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3 will work. And I get, but not just the guys, actually. All right, ladies too, because as you know, a lot of ladies have penises now. And some of you girls are just filthy, all right? And I can back that up, all right? Because I was a bartender for 26 years. And you guys think we don't listen to the shit that you say? People say crazy shit at a bar. And I'm going to correct an old adage that men are pigs. Okay? When men talk about their dates, they are far more respectful. Like, how to go with Kira last night. It's like, oh man, she's cool, man. We had a good time. I really like her. He's like, what's her pussy like? And you're like, dude, I just told you I liked her, okay? Have some respect, right? You girls, you give every fucking detail. It's nasty. They're like, so tell us about Carlos. And she's like, yeah. The package did not meet the physique, okay? It's like he was trying to poke me to death. That's an actual voice and quote, okay? And then their friend Molly was there. They're like, Molly, how to go with Kevin? And she was like, they're like, oh, well, tell us about it. She's like, I can't. So guess what? Molly got free drinks the rest of the night and somehow found my phone number. God bless Molly. So, let's do this, okay? And shit, when I wrote this, I did not know Kirk's mom was going to be here. Okay, so you don't have to participate. Although you did raise kind of a funny little fella, so now I'm intrigued. So feel free. On the count of 3, Mo Hai Ba Yo. Ready? Mo Hai. Oh, you're going to raise your hand if you have. Mo Hai Ba Yo.
Yo.
Not one person. None of you said the dick pic before. Mo Hai Ba Yo. Okay, one person. 2, 3. Okay, you guys are not being honest. Okay, no, it's okay. Because if you could see what I'm seeing, you guys look like you could be the staff at the Dick Pic post office. Okay? But the reason I'm bringing it up is I recently went back home to Colorado, and I didn't have time to see all my old friends, so I had a messenger group with 5 of my buddies. And they said, yeah, we'll just get people together. And I said, awesome. So we got a group together at my old bar, And it's funny to see how much people have changed or not changed. You know, some of my friends are still married, 23. My friend's been married to Wendy for 20 fucking years. Okay, Wendy, she doesn't like me, but she acts like she does. Right? She's like, oh, Tom's here. Great. How are you? Like, real fucking sincere. Oh, and then she does this. Oh, so you guys were doing the pots? Just like that. Quotes and a dip. I don't know if I'm like, doing the pot. Jeez. I always want to strangle her. Right? I'm like, you don't do pot, you ding dong. You do cocaine. You do heroin. You do gymnastics. Okay, you smoke pot or you eat it. So other friends have been divorced and not divorced, and you know, one of my friends, he has a son and he just married his son's best friend's mother, which is fucked up because his best friend is this girl that he's been in love with since he was 13 and was about to ask to prom. And now she's his sister. So yeah, sure, he'll probably see her naked in the shower one day, but probably not how like his little romantic heart wanted it. But anyway, the other thing is, they can't understand being 55 and single and happy. I'm like, they're like, you need a girlfriend. I'm like, no, I need a dog. I need a greyhound, and I'll be cool. But they always, all of them, oh, we have the perfect girl for you. She's just like you. You guys are gonna get along. Sheila, how many times do you think she was the perfect girl?
That's not Sheila.
Sheila.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going on. The answer was 0. 0. But then you start thinking, fuck, what do they think of me? I must be a fucking loon, right? So this night, we were all gathering, and I got fucking set up like a bowling pin, like my dad would say. They were like, oh, our friend Sherry, her car broke down, and can you pick her up on the way? I said, yeah, sure. Just tell her to be ready, because I'm not getting out of the car, because it's fucking freezing, right? Now, what you need to know about Sherry is a yoga instructor, very white, and she also runs Fun Night Health, no, what does she call it? Ladies Health and Fun Night. All this is a bunch of girls coming to her apartment, getting hammered, and injecting each other with Botox. Yeah, let's have alcohol shoot poison in our face. So I'm waiting for her. I pulled up, I honked twice, because I'm a gentleman, you know. And I'm waiting, some REM song came on, and all of a sudden the door opens up, and she's like, hang on. She's like, hi! And I was like, oh, fuck! You know? I thought I was being attacked by a kabuki mask. You know, she's like, I'm Sherry. I said, yeah, you scared the shit out of me. I'm like, wow, you really have no wrinkles on your face. Do you think I'm pretty? I was like, I wanted to say, pretty fucking weird. But I said, uh-huh. I really like how your eyebrows are on the top of your head. That's interesting. But can you close the door because it's kind of cold? And then she closed the door and I turned to tell her to put her on her seatbelt. And I looked and I saw her neck. And it was like the neck of the most ancient turtle on that planet. And I was like, I wasn't sure, but I didn't want to look back. It could have been the lighting, right? So I waited until we were on the highway. I said, oh, it's getting warm in here. Let me roll down the window for a second. And all of a sudden I could hear her neck unfurling, like a sail. It was like, and she's like, oh, can you close the windows? And tuck her neck back, and she's like, oh, I'm so cold. I'm like, yeah, you should probably wear a turtleneck, instead of that turtle neck. So anyway, we got there, and everyone's waiting, and really, in 5 minutes, it's a group of adults. Nobody's asking me how Vietnam was, nothing. Turns to dick pics. And I said, no, I've never done a dick pic. Yeah, you have, bro. Boom. Colorado, I forgot that we hit each other after every sentence.
He's down.
He's down. So, I'm like, no, I haven't. My one friend, Nikki, she's like, yeah, sure you have. All those girls you dated, he's lying. I'm like, no, but you're fighting a tidal wave of, they're not going to take it. I could have said, I've never cleaned the oven with my baby's head. no, yeah, bro. Right? So you're just up against it. So I said, no, as you get older, you get this thing called MBS. And Sherry was there. She's like, oh, erectile dysfunction. I was like, no. No, that would be ED. See how the letters match the fucking Molly through the Roger? She's like, sure thing, love bird. Fucking Molly. So I said, no, MBS, not being stupid. Okay? We're getting older. Some of you guys will get laid off. Some of you are just getting older. Look at how fast IT and AI are growing. Right? And she's like, I'm like, no, stop her, Molly. I was having a cigarette. You know, you're like, okay. I'm like, they're gonna shake your hand in 2 years, and it's gonna be like Cyber. And they're gonna see everything, and your dick pic is gonna be there. And you're either gonna get fired or become the CEO, but I think it's a bad choice. Right? So, where did he go? Oh, so then Sherry, she pops in again. Well, didn't they have dick pics in the olden days when you were young? I want to remind this chick that she's like almost my age. I said, what, you mean the 80s? Yeah, we would sneak into the supermarket, try and fire off a few shots in the photo booth without getting caught. No, we didn't have them. But maybe in the olden days they did, right? I can see that. Some guy in a foxhole is like, my dearest Sarah Hartwell, I think of you every day, buddy, and it gets me through the night. Yesterday, the Krauts bombed us for 24 hours, but the line held. Hurrah! Soon we will have the Jerrys on their heels. Barry is leaving today. He wanted to blow you a kiss, but his arm was blown off in the battle last night. I hope to return soon and with both my arms so I can hold you and take you dancing. Or perhaps we could see one of those Busby Berkeley musicals on the East End. Won't that be grand? Well, I must go. I've included a picture of my genitalia for you. And since it's in black and white, I don't want you to worry. It's not blood on my penis, it's mud. We don't get to bathe often. See you in my dreams. Yours truly, Richard Pink. Okay. Rather than the dick said, they didn't get it, so they just like, big. I fucking had to leave my own party. Should I leave it? No, I'll tell you what happened. I don't like to lose. So I went to a Popeye's Chicken. There's a little emo girl there at the counter, you know, the nose ring licking the snot off it, like, can I help you? I'm like, oh, fucking creepy. Can I have the biggest chicken breast you have? Sure, old man, creepy old man. I'm like, no, I'm not creepy, you're creepy. And then one guy's like, I can help you. I was like, what's with her? He's like, yeah, she freaks out everybody. So I got my chicken breast, I was leaving, I was like, oh, goodbye, creepy. You know, I have to win. So I got home, first thing I did was eat half the chicken skin and leave the rest hanging. And then I texted all my buddies on the mail group. I was like, guys, went home, took some dick pics. Please help me choose the best one. Beep boop. Group dissolved. Gone. Victory, right? And then for the girls, I got naked, and y'all seen the movie Silence of the Lambs? Yeah. Right? Where Bill tucks it in, he's like, you're so beautiful. Right? I went and got naked in my bed, and I tucked my buddy away, and I put that mangled piece of chicken, and did a picture like awful. Like, I sent it to every one of those girls. I never have to fucking date in Denver again. All right, enough of that crap. What else can we talk about? Politics I don't do, but I have a math question. Okay, so y'all heard about the balloon going over America.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a big balloon. But on the news, they kept saying, the balloon is the size of 3 buses. I was like, what? Like, when did buses become a unit of measurement? And how am I going to measure a sphere? Could they say, you know, this balloon would fit in a soccer stadium? That would have made sense. But you got a big fucking sphere, and then as far as I can calculate, as my math skills, 3 buses is a really long, skinny rectangle. So, if you figure that shit out, tell me after the show. But I am back in Vietnam. It's good. There's a huge adjustment period if you leave. It's like you're starting over, like when you first came here. But after about a month, I was like, no, I got this shit down. I got this city figured out. Don't ever fucking say that. Because every time Ho Chi Minh is gonna come sneaking up behind you, kick you in the fucking nuts and tell you, wait, I didn't mean to say nuts. That's sexist. Butt. Kick you in the butt. Let you know who's in charge. Everybody here is a butt, yes?
Yeah.
All right, if you don't have a butt, please let the staff know. We'll try to get you some help, and for God's sake, watch what you eat. But mine started off at the bank. Y'all been to the bank in Vietnam?
Yeah.
A lot of urgency going on, right? It's a fucking nightmare. I was at the bank, there were 2 people and 5 tellers, and me, the security guard. And I'm waiting 25 minutes. And so I kept thinking about bank robbery movies, right? Like, I love bank heist movies. I think I've seen every one. And here's a fact. There has never been a bank robbery movie made in Vietnam because it would be fucking impossible. Right? Here's your scenario. Guys in the car is like, all right, you go 5 minutes, and then I go do, right? They come in, they're like, everybody on the ground, it's a robbery. Hi, let's go. Sir, yes, please keep your voice down. Oh fuck, I'm sorry, I thought we had goods. And they're like, can everybody please, you 2 on the ground, you 5 tellers on the ground, security. You just keep sleeping, dude. Good job. All right? And I'm like, okay, now you're not doing anything. You can help me. Yes, but please what? Please take a number. I'm like, oh, 82. It says 82. 81. Can you push the button, please? Ooh, 80. Wait, and then she goes, number 81. I'm like, oh my God, it's just us. Then I'm like, 82. And she says, number 82. I said, okay, fine. Thank you. Now, can you help me by giving me all the money in the drawers and the keys to the, what's it called? Vault. Thank you. That's a hard word. And she said, yes. I said, yes, and she goes, please sign here. I was like, oh, there, there. You're not doing anything. I am waiting. You waiting for what? Bank manager. Oh shit! Oh, hey! Yeah, wow, you move really fucking slow, dude. She's like, would you like a candy? I'm like, no, I don't want a fucking. Yeah, actually, a candy would be very nice. I'll take a candy. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Lychee with chili salt? What kind of sick and twisted individual are you? Roy, how much time? He's like, we gotta go. I'm like, fuck! Here's my paperwork, I'm number 82. I'm coming back tomorrow. Right? That's the fucking bank here. But I figured it out, right? You can rob the bank if you can somehow come at lunchtime. Right? Because you come in and you're like, everybody on the ground, oh good, you're all laying down. Nice. Good job, right? And she's like, wait. I'm like, oh no, don't go to sleep. But I'm so sleepy. Only 1.5 hours for lunch. I'm like, okay, just point to the guy. She points to the manager. She's like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm like, okay, stay awake. Where are the keys? They're in my pocket, but I'm so weak. I don't eat. I'm like, just give me the keys. Roy, is there money? He's like, yeah, we got money. You have money now? Yes. You bring me pho. I'm like, you want pho? I was like, oh shit. I didn't mean to shoot you, sir. I'm so sorry. It's okay. You have money, now I die. But please, I'm not just anything. What do you want? Please, sign the forms. In triplicate. Okay, that's stupid. But the point is, when I came here, I came from Colorado. Crisp, clean, cool mountain air. And the day I got off that plane, and I saw the traffic, and I felt the heat, right, the humidity. You've been on the bus, it's like the old creepy old man who's breathing on you all day, like, ugh. I was like, fuck, I just flipped the world on its head, right? And I don't know, was it that way for everybody?
Yeah.
Right? Your first 3 months are sort of like, holy shit, right? Like, holy shit, what is that smell? You know, or holy shit, what the fuck is she eating? Right? And that was it for me. 3 months of holy shit, holy shit. You know, you're like, oh, look at that. Family of 5 on a motorbike with a turtle and a dog. Holy shit. Oh, a guy on a ladder working on electric wires. While he's peeing into a bucket his friend is holding. Holy shit. But after a while it goes away, you know, and you normalize. Like you get up in the morning, and I lived in a hem, Alley Street. There's my neighbor, 89 years old, 8 a.m. He has a freshly cut pig leg, a blue tarp, concrete block, and a blowtorch. And you just go, hey, good morning, Jack. See, ciao. Nothing weird there, right? And you go get your coffee, get some strawberries at the market. You come back 30 minutes later, and he's sitting on the tarp, sharing the leg with his friend. They're like, They're like, they offer you a bite. And you're like, oh, hope. And you're like, oh, holy shit, this is not there anymore. You know, it's normalized. And what comes out of your mouth is, oh, Chi-Minh, man. Fucking oh, Chi-Minh, right? So, yeah, I'm trying to get back to that cool thing, but, okay, I'm almost done. The way I came here is, there's a lot of anger in America, right? I will say fuck white supremacists. You're not supposed, you're not supposed to talk about who you don't like, because everyone's woke. So I don't know who's more angry, as the anger groups or the woke people, but fuck it, tonight I'm going to speak out, because nobody ever talks about this. And these fuckers have been getting away with shit for a long time, and that is children. Are there any breeders in the room? Nobody? Yeah. Freaking kids. Because you know why? They repeat everything you say, and they never get the context right, or the intonation, right? I'll give you one example. I'm at my friend's house. He's grilling, I'm watching hockey. His daughter sits next to me, Ellie, 6, I love her. And we're watching hockey, and then about a minute into it, she goes, Mr. Tom? I said, yeah. Do you have a penis like my dad? And I said, well, your dad's Irish and I'm Italian, so probably not. Yeah. Oh, that's a good job. But let's not talk about this. Okay, let's keep it quiet and private. Okay. Are you mad? I'm like, no, but we won't tell anyone. Let's talk about swimming lessons. How's your swimming lesson? She's like, I'm okay, but Luke's a lot better. I'm like, well, Luke is an 8-year-old boy with strong, smooth muscles. Here, let me see your muscle. Come on. And as I'm squeezing her muscle, saying, ooh, that's nice, there's Wendy, her mother. And she's like, what are you doing? She's like, Tom likes my muscles. But he likes Luke's better because he's an 8-year-old boy with strong, smooth muscles. And you're like, that's not how I said. She's like, oh, stop. I'm like, right? She's like, did Tom say anything else to you? And you're like, she goes, I'm not supposed to say, it's a secret. I'm like, okay, tonight. And she's like, stop. And she's like, you can tell mommy because there's no secrets. And my inner monologue was this, shit. And she says, Tom has a penis like dad's, but his is Italian. I threw my hands in the air. I was like, dude, I'll see you in 18 years. Started researching what country I was going to move to. But I figured it'd be better over here because the kids can't speak English. They can't fuck up what I say, right? But I got 8-year-olds for the first class. And they liked me. They felt comfortable enough that in the third day they said, Teacher Tom, you fat. Teacher fat. Teacher, when you baby. I'm sensitive, man. It hurt my feelings. And I told the Vietnamese staff, they're like, oh, no. Fat is a compliment in Vietnam. You ever heard that one? No, it's not. Not when you're the fat guy, right? So I told the kids, I said, don't do it. And they all understood except for my 4 fucking hardliners. These 4 guys, best friends. Stalin, printer, robot, and carrot. I didn't even make that shit up. That just straight up comes to Stalin, robot, carrot, and what was the other one? Printer. So I'm teaching him one day, the word was count. I'm like, okay, the word, count, carrot. And he goes, cunt. I said, what'd you say? He's like, cunt. I'm like, okay, no, I heard you, man. And in my head, I'm like, you better slow your roll, motherfucker. I will stomp you out, right? They don't like when you say that. So I said, no, that's not what Teacher Tom said. Can the rest of the class tell what I said? And they all looked up and they were like, cunt. And I don't like that. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Fuck. I'm sorry. I don't know if any of you have ever been called a cunt by 16 8-year-olds, but it fucks with your head, man. It does. You know, a lot of nights it comes back to me. I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just a big fat, stupid, pregnant cunt. No, fuck this. I don't want to talk about this shit anymore. I can't end the show on that. I don't know what to do, man. I was going to talk about my ex-girlfriend, but nah, my friend told me not to do it because it's not funny, but you guys want to hear about my ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, fuck you. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny then. It's not funny now. Yeah, but here's the thing. I remember the last conversation I ever had with her. And she was acting weird for days. I said, baby, what's going on? And she said, do you love me? I said, yeah, I love you. I tell you all the time. She said, I know you tell me, but do you really love me? I said, yeah. You know, my actions should show. What is this really about? And she's like, so you love me? I said, yes. What's going on? Well, hypothetically, if you hear that word, run, because it's never fucking good. She said, hypothetically, what would you do if I were pregnant? I was like, oh, shit. Well, I don't know. I'd probably move to Vietnam. And here we are having a lovely time. Thank you for listening. You guys have been a great crowd. I know I have stuff on YouTube, BORRILLO. If you like SOMA, share and like. And Keita runs a lot of comedy events. Jeremy, they're all over town. So, thank you. Good night.
Just take the stage, just fucking steal the show.
Nice Chris.
Alright, for all of you perverts who are still thinking about how many people are having sex right now, it's 54,000. But it's not us. So thank you for coming to the show. You guys have been awesome. We want to thank our comedians. I forgot who we're... And Keita Gosh, Taldo,